Hey guys, Zerkaa here, and welcome to a brand new series I'm going to be starting. It is an Ultimate Team series, a series that I've said I'm going to be starting for a very long time, and I never got around to doing it. And I'm going to do it in like a Road to Glory. The only rules I've even set for myself is that I can't ever open any packs. I want it to be a completely legitimate Road to Glory. And as Road to Glory has always been a series that I've kind of wanted to do but never got round to doing so. And I've always like wanted to make it different in a way, but never thought of a good idea. And I still haven't thought of a good idea to make it different. I'm just going to start up and do one, and we'll see how it goes. And if we want to start a new one or whatever, we can do so. Obviously, I've called my team Willmall, which is the name of my actual team on my other account. It pretty much is just Millwall, but just switched around. The M and W is switched around, and obviously put the abbreviation tag as Zerkaa. So I opened my first pack, and look at that. Look at the players that I've got, and they're not exactly. There's not anyone even there that I even knew, other than like Holmes for Preston. The rest of the players, I had no idea who they even was, and I was happy that I actually managed to get a silver. If you look on the reserves there was actually a silver player, Nicola Brocker, I think his name is, and he is an American. I'm not really sure what his stats were. It's 66 rated, so it's only just about a silver. And then first of all, I need to put a disclaimer out there that I'm not actually the best Ultimate Team. I've never really been someone who, whenever I've played Ultimate Team, I've always just gone and made a Brazilian team straight off the bat by just buying Microsoft point packs and then working my way up. So this is good for me because I actually get to like do the actual play Ultimate Team properly. I need to go from the start. I've never really done that. I've always bought packs. It just seems like it's basically just cheating. And that's always something I've done. I've just bought a Brazilian team and then gone and done skills and tried to make compilations and episodes. But this time I want to start completely from scratch, just a clean slate, bronze team, and work my way up without even buying a single pack, no packs at all. Not any free packs, not any packs you get from doing manager tasks, no packs whatsoever. But as you could see there, I was sorting out my team, so they had an improved chemistry, and I was just trying to find the best chemistry possible in the best formation possible. I started with a 4-4-2, not the best of formations, and it's pretty sure it's an expensive formation as well. I've managed to get up to 59 chemistry, and I've got 4 Argentinian players and 4 English players all on the left and right side respectively. And just went straight into seasons. Most people start to go into like an offline game mode to try and get some coins first. And I thought I'd just go completely legitimate, just completely online the whole way through, no pack, as I said, and just online the whole way through and nothing else. And we're coming into a team with Haynes, and I was live streaming this last night when I was actually playing an EA matchmaking. Say no more. Just say no more. Balotelli, Aguero, Walcott are the Ox, Wilshere, Company, just a crazy team. And so coming into this team, and I was very apprehensive, and I was like, oh, I'll just muck about. Obviously, I was streaming, so I was trying to obviously be entertained at the same time. So I was like, I'll just pass it out of my defence and turn some KSI comp mode on, and backfired very badly. And I managed to give the ball straight to Walcott, and he scored in the second minute, and I get punished for that. As I've always said in my other series, that if you can see the goal very early on in FIFA, you'll be punished very bad, unless you can get an insta reply goal, just a goal where you can basically if you can equalise very quickly afterwards. And this guy basically had full-on sweat mode on. Even though I had a bronze team, he didn't care about that. He was just going full-on, full-out. But he's just trying to beat me like 10-0. And from that corner there, I had no chance, and Company got up and won the headers, make it 2-0. And he was just plain sailing. This guy basically had it easy, and he nearly scored there from Balotelli. Could have been a great goal, but he hit the post. And again, he pushed through, and he just started taking long shots. It's like he's basically like playing an older me. Basically, he was just going for like compilation goals. Started just going for loads of long shots, or he might have just been shooting just to try and get corners in order so he could just score. Because again, there he scored on the stroke of half time to make it 3-0, and I had no chance. I mean, I was dominating possession-wise, but whenever he got the ball, he looked very dangerous. And obviously, with his team, he could just easily break through. And I didn't manage to score there. That's what I wanted in this stream. We were just talking. We just wanted a consolation goal in this game. It pretty much was over. So as soon as I conceded that first goal, the game was over, and it was from there on. It was just I forgot about that goal. Wow. So yeah, that was the goal he just scored against me. Pretty much the dirtiest goal I've probably ever conceded on FIFA 13 so far, and literally just from inside the centre circle, Sani Cazorla pops it into the top net, and Aguero then turns my defender and makes it 5-0. But as I was saying, I didn't really have a chance. I was dominating possession, but I wasn't creating anything. Whenever he got the ball, he was just like going straight forward and looked like he was going to score every time. And I was just trying to get a goal. That's what I was pushing for. Trying to get a consolation goal. I put it into the bottom corner there, but the goalie saved it. And then here again, we had some nice play, and we had some nice play the whole way through this game. And I passed across there to try and tramp it, and it just fouled. It just completely fouled, and it went out for a goal kick. And we go into the 90th minute here, and again I'm pushing for a goal, cut back, pass across into there, had a shot, saved, and it rebounded straight to my player, but the goalie was straight out and saved that, and the goalie was so quick out to that. I don't know how he was so quick out to that, but that game ended 5-0, and that's a really bad way to start this series, and I didn't want to come against like a team like that straight off the bat. I wanted EA to just give me some luck and just put me against a team that was similar to my team, just so I could have a chance. I was actually planning on going for a bit of a flawless record and not lose and see how far I could go without losing, because I was feeling pretty confident in myself. And I opened a pack here just because I was in the stream and they wanted to see what the pack was. And this was a mistake, because they was like, oh yeah, just open the pack and discard the items. So I was thinking, oh yeah, discard the items, la la la. And then I just noticed there when I pressed yes, that it said it was going to give me 1,000 coins, whatever. 1,100 coins, because I initially had 397 coins after that game. So I decided that I would go into the market and just buy 2 kits, a Man United kit for 900 coins. I just tried to find one thing for 900, one thing for 200. So I bought the Man United kit, and then I was then planning on discarding that, and I was like, oh, I can't, because I'm going to get points for that again. So I just placed it as my current kit, my active kit, and I went again into the market to buy something for 200 and bought a kit for 200 and added that as my away kit. So now I'm back to the initial amount of points I had, and there's that kind of like mistake over. I was like, oh my god, I have to start the series again already. I've already like fucked it over. But it's all good. I managed to get back to that amount of coins I was going to get, and I was planning on buying a player between those 2 games there, and I decided against it purely because I just wanted to save up to get a better striker as opposed to just buying one for 250. And here you go, look at this team. I should have noticed from the badge. Everyone in the stream told me after I started the game that I should have quit out because he had a BVB, BVB, had a Borussia Dortmund badge. So he's obviously going to have a Bundesliga team. And luckily, Bonfigli, who's going to be our star man, you'll see this, managed to take a 1-0 lead in the 9th minute. And this guy, see, because he didn't score early on against me, I was able to pass around. And then from that passing around, I started to take hold of the game and just completely dominate it, because obviously I haven't got any players with good attributes. I can't run past their players, and I can't like skill past their players. So all I needed to do was just rely on my passing, hope that I can find a breakthrough just through passing. And you'll see here, there's lots of nice passing. We go into the second half, 75th minute here. And Bonfigli passes it to Zerkaa passes it to Lee Yong-jae, my Korean player that Deji will be very happy with me for. And Holmes gets the ball there and picks it up and slots it into the bottom corner to make it 2-0. And that is a bronze team destroying a Bundesliga team. The whole game was just domination. It should have been more than 1-0 anyway, but I didn't really have that many good chances. That's the issue. The issue I had in the first game as well. I had a lot of the ball, but I wasn't creating any chances. That's something I need to do, so I probably need to get a striker after this. And the Brocker picks up the ball there, has a shot, and that is saved. Bit of a tame shot, to be honest. And the rebound, unluckily, didn't fall to me. Go into the 83rd minute, and Bonfigli here takes a nice turn, turns defender, shoots, and it hits the post and goes in from the goalkeeper's save. And Bonfigli, absolute star man. I think he's like a 57 rated striker, and he just seems to be so well. He seems to be so good when you play with him. I actually don't know why. Maybe I'll have to submit it to someone, so some other person does like player reviews and like maybe give him some Matt HD Gamer and say, here you go, he's a bronze beast for you. But yeah, that game ended 3-0, and he just got destroyed. He had a Bundesliga team, really good team, and got destroyed by my bronzes. So now that's a much better start, but installed a lot more confidence into me in my ability to play Ultimate Team, because I quit Ultimate Team pretty early on this year. I stopped playing it purely because I wasn't really a fan of the gameplay, and I was finding myself playing games and dominating them, having lots of shots and not winning. So I didn't really want to carry on playing. I'd rather just end up playing seasons. That's why I've now only come back to it now. Otherwise I would have started a series like this ages ago. We then go on the search for a defender, because I've only actually got one centre-back at the moment. I've got a right-back playing at centre-back. So I was just going through, and I found Phil Jones there. And because I was live streaming, I tried to not showcase him too much. I saw him because I didn't want anyone in my stream to come and take him off of me. And then it was like 11 seconds, and I bidded to make it 500 bid, leaving me with 452 coins. Said 952 prior to that bid. And luckily for me, it was like 3 AM, and we managed to secure that for 500 coins. Pretty good bargain. Pretty good bargain if you ask me. I'm not really sure on player prices, so you guys probably will prove me wrong and say, oh, you could have got him for 300 if you'd waited. But in my eyes, that wasn't too bad of a buy. I then went to look for a striker for about 450, and the only one I could even find on the whole list was Bobby Zamora, and Danny Graham from Swansea, and I wasn't really keen on either of those two players. So I looked into the Silvers, and again, all those players were just overpriced, like Jeremy Betford, Charlie Austin. There's all overpriced players, so I thought I would just roll with my my current Bonfigli and my Korean guy, I can't remember his name, and just hope that we can just win our next game and then move on from that game, have the coins from that game, and then buy a striker after that game. But again, I continue to look, just in a hope that I could find someone, just trying to find at least just someone, just a lifeline I could get. I was sitting there just trying to find out different variations of searching, and As I said, Danny Graham and Bobby Zamora were the only options that came up to me. And so I then just quickly moved Phil Jones into my team out of the watch list and replaced the right back that is currently playing at centre back. I think that's the case anyway. Let me just check squads. Yeah, so the right back playing at centre back. So now my players are actually in position. But anyway, that is the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed, and please leave a like. Obviously, the more likes this get, the more inclined I'm going to be to upload this more. And I shall see you guys in the next episode soon. Obviously, there will be a career mode and pro career mode videos still going up as well. And goodbye.